No, this is my first ever vlog. Still trying to get used to the camera. Alright, let me stop fucking with y'all, bro. It's Monday, November 4th, 2024. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is JV Bailey, aka Blurr. 22 years old. I'm a licensed barber out here in Kansas City. I grew up in Omaha, Nebraska. Went to Hickory Hill Elementary School. Then I moved to Kansas, next to Kansas to be exact, in about the 4th grade, where I went to Oak Park Carpenter. I went to Indian Woods Middle School, and I went to Shawnee Mission South High, and graduated in 2020. I've been cutting hair since I was 12 years old. It's actually hella funny how I started. See, I was going to my dad's barber at the time, Ronnie on Blue Ridge Boulevard. Matter of fact, me, my brother Justin, and my pops, we would all wake up early as dirt on Saturday morning, go wait in the barbershop. Wait like two hours, maybe an hour, sometimes 30 minutes to get a haircut. You know, that was back then when the barbershops was on grip mode. You know, the OGs was getting it in. They was wearing white smocks, you know. Shops would be packed up with people talking shit about sports and whatnot. And Ronnie was pushing about 70 years old. You know, Ronnie was still doing his thing as a barber. He was cutting hair. But, you know, Ronnie, he had like that old school style to him, you know. So, you know, as a kid, I'll be wanting to try new stuff. So, I was like, fuck it. I want to grow my hair back out again. Ronnie ended up cutting my hair. I ended up leaving with a bald fade and like a one guard on top. And I wasn't mad because the cut was fire. But it's still like, damn, Ronnie. I didn't even want nothing off the top. So, man, fast forward, we in the car. I'm looking at my brother Justin. I'm looking at my pops. My pops. 12 years old at the time, by the way. I'm like, I need some clippers for Christmas. You know, I got to learn how to cut my hair myself because this is crazy. I started watching YouTube videos like 360 Jeezy, Get Beamed. Bro, a whole bunch of people, man. Really trying to learn how to tackle a haircut. And I was constantly in the mirror fucking my shit up. Like, tragically. Like it was horrible. But it's okay. Because looking back at the times where I was messing up my hair, it was a learning experience because we still made it. I was about 16 years old when I cut somebody for the very first time. And it happened to be my little brother, Jordan. Shout out to Jordan. But yeah, I cut my little brother Jordan's hair, and it was real smooth, actually. It came out fire. Because, like, when you trying to do self-cuts, everything is in reverse. Man, you in a mirror, everything is a reverse step. You know, sometimes you got to use that left hand. You got to get a little mirror to try and tackle the back, try and line up the back, or taper it out, or even fade it, depending on what you're trying to do. And it takes some practice. It takes some getting used to, for sure. But my first ever clients were some dudes I went to school with, man. Some of my close friends, Sam and Miles Macklin. Shout out to the Macklins, man. I remember going to y'all crib and cutting up y'all hair. And, like, I never charged anything. Like, it was just a hobby to me at the time. So, like, I kind of just wanted to learn. And, yeah, man, I remember giving y'all tapers, fades. And I remember one night, your mom came downstairs, and we was always cutting in the kitchen. But your mom came downstairs, and she was like, Jay, you ought to start charging something. Because, like I said, I was always doing it for free. Like, I didn't mind. But, you know, after hearing what she said, I was like, all right, $5 cuts. Yeah, I was doing $5 cuts. And like I said, it started out with the Macklins. Then I started cutting my football teammates in room 000. For those of you that go to Shawnee Mission South, man, it's that room on the very bottom, right next to the football locker rooms, man. That room that's used for health class. 000, man. I was cutting up there before the football games. I was doing house calls, you know, going to people's houses when I had free time and cutting up their hair. Like my boy Blaine. Shout out to my boy Blaine, man. You part of my journey, and that's fire. I even cut hair one time in my English teacher's class. Miss Ewan. Shout out to Miss Ewan. Appreciate you letting me cut Bruce's hair that day. That was a funny experience for sure. That was funny. That was dope. Starting out cutting hair was kind of hard. It was only select few people that trusted me, and I appreciate the ones that did. When you get different hair textures and different hair types, it's hard to learn how to navigate through that haircut when you've been cutting this type of hair for so long or this type of hair for so long. I think in high school I was cutting around like 23 people. So like anytime I got some straight hair, I would low-key panic because I was like, I really don't cut straight hair, so I don't even know how to attack this. But I'd attack it like a regular haircut, but I remember all the time I'd be like, I can't cut the top. Unless you're trying to buzz your hair, I can't cut the top. So that was a little dilemma I ran into in high school. That was some funny ass times. I wrote down a lot of bulletin points, a lot of notes that I want to hit on. So if you see me look down, it's because I'm looking at my notes. It was just a hobby at the time, cutting hair. I wanted to be an athletic trainer because I was big on sports and weightlifting. I wanted to help take athletes to the next level. Barbering was always my backup plan. I remember I wrote this essay my junior or senior year in Mr. Gatewood's class. Shout out to Mr. Gatewood. And basically the essay was about the difference in barbers between the years of 2010 and 2020. Kind of ranging a little bit on how much they make, how long it takes to do a haircut, the demographic of people that go to the barbershops, the average salary, everything from how the beauty industry was making billions. Society's social standards started to change a little bit. So it really opened up my mind that I could possibly turn my hobby into a career. And I had went home that day and told my mom, I think I want to be a barber. And, she told me that that's not a real job. I decided to take the college route. So, graduated from high school, going to college, trying to get a degree in sports medicine so I could be an athletic trainer. But COVID was real prevalent. I had to go to school online. Really fucked up my mentality, for real. Like, being cooped up on the computer all day, every day was real draining. I barely attended class. Matter of fact, I dropped out. I didn't even last a semester. I dropped out because it was just like so draining. Because I'm a people person. I got to be in the classroom talking to everybody, taking notes from the teacher, asking questions when I need to. And it's like when I don't have that physical interaction and it's on the computer, it feels synthetic. Like it don't feel like I'm really learning, While I was going to school online, I was also cutting out my garage because over the years I had amassed a little bit of a clientele, man, from all the years in high school. Shit, my football teammates, friends, people that would watch my Snapchat stories because I used to vlog all day, every day on my Snapchat. And people would tap in, people, would see my haircuts or see my motivational stories, and they tap in with the Blurr effect, man. And yeah, so I was able to cut in my garage, make a little bit of money. I was working at FedEx too. So I was going to school online, not really. Working at FedEx and cutting hair in my garage. But, when I had dropped out, I ended up taking a gap year the rest of the year. I was 18 at the time, and I was turning 19. And, at the end of the year when Snapchat gives you, Snapchat shows you all your memories over the year. I was clicking through the slideshow, watching my memories, and I realized that I hadn't accomplished shit all year. Not a single thing. Yeah, I made some money, but I blew that shit on dumb things. I wasted my time. I wasted my focus, for real. And I got stuck in this real dark place in my life. And I was mad at the world. I was mad at myself. Mind you, I was like 215 pounds too. Like this shit's crazy, bro. Like COVID really messed you up. 215 pounds, I'm depressed. You know what I'm saying? I got a fucked up car, one of those hoopties, that take you from point A to point B. I'm working at FedEx. I don't really want to work at FedEx. I'm cutting hair. I really don't know if I want to keep cutting hair. Bro, it was just like, damn, what the fuck am I going to do? One day, I woke up, and thank God that I woke up. Oh my God, thank God that I woke up. Because it was like all my negativity, all my hatred, shit, even being angry, having no confidence in myself, like no self-love, all that shit just went away. It was like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders, like I could finally breathe again. I don't know, man. I can't really explain that shit. But ever since that day, you know, I've been nothing but positive, just like really like walking with grace for real. Beyond blessed. I don't even get mad, you know, I'm real calm. Thank God that I woke up. That day was a real pivotal day in my life. And I feel like it was important I share that with y'all because, you know, some of y'all are stuck, you know, and y'all might not know how to climb out, or y'all might just be looking for someone to listen to you, or, you know, you're in a fucked up situation and you feel like you don't have no outlet. But I'm telling you, like, you just believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. And, you know, the universe, God, shit, maybe your next door neighbor. It's going to give you that push, man. It's going to wake you up. After watching them Snapchat memories, I think a month went by, and I finally decided to enroll in barber school and make it official and get my license. I went to Headlines Barber Academy out in Wyandotte on State Avenue. Shout out to Headlines Barber Academy. That was honestly one of the best years of my life. That was one of the best years of my life. You know, not only the people that I met there, but like, for the first time in my life, I was somewhere where everybody wanted to do what I wanted to do, which was learn about barbering, learn how to become barbers. And it was like I was going to like an Ivy League school. Like, we cutting hair, we learning about chemistry, we learning about anatomy, we learning different head shapes, we learning all types of stuff in that mug. And I didn't realize how much I had missed school until I was sitting in the classroom again. You know, surrounded by people that were from all sorts of different backgrounds. Mind you, we in the ghetto. We in Wyandotte. I mean, Wyandotte's not really the ghetto, but on State Avenue in the area where it's at, you know, it's low-key kind of run down. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of culture, man. It was a lot of urban traffic. I want to give a shout out. My guys Raymond, Carson, and Chino, who I formed the brotherhood with, and I hold you guys in my heart forever because you three are some of the reasons on why I go so hard today. And it's been a pleasure getting to know you guys. We met when we were 19. We was all part of the same graduating class at Headlines. It was dope getting to meet y'all. I also want to give a shout out to OG Ron the Don, my boy DJ, my guy Preston, Big G, Lamont, Carter, Angelito, David, Kyle, Mace, Dada, PJ, Ricardo, Kevin, Keish, and my guy Mr. Mark. Shout out Mr. Mark, man. Smoothest elderly black dude I've ever met, man. This dude was smooth. Shout out to Mr. Mark. Mr. Mark, I don't even know if you be on YouTube for real, but if you do, I hope you click on this video because I want to give you your props. I appreciate you mentoring me through barber school. You know, I appreciate you giving me your words of wisdom, you know, your different perspectives you have on life. Like, you really opened my mind to some real deeper stuff. I appreciate you. And a whole bunch of other people that I can't mention off the top of my head, but, you know, shout out to all you guys because you guys were part of the reason why school was so fun. I was going to barber school from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then I worked at UPS from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday, non-stop. Non-fucking stop, bro. I did not skip a beat. I was there early and I stayed late and I still had to go to work. Did that Tuesday through Saturday, bro. Straight tunnel vision. 6 months in the barber school, I had finally reached enough clientele where I could quit my job and make a living off cutting hair. And that was crazy. Like, I haven't worked a 9 to 5 since 2021. It's 2024. And, you know, everything I have is because of my hard work and my resilience and my grind and my effort I put into my craft. And I'm making it happen all with these two hands. I ended up completing 1,500 hours in the barbering program. And as I was getting close to graduating, I had built up a little bit of hype. at my school around Kansas City, it was making little ripples or whatever in the barbering world, which is crazy to me because, bro, I'm just at school doing my thing. I'm not really paying attention to the outside world, bro. It's like school was my world at the time. Like the only thing that mattered was getting through school, completing school, so I could get that license and move on to the next step. Cause in my mind, I had a timer in my head, and I had to wake up every day and accomplish as much as I could. Because if I didn't, I was gonna fuck up that timer. It's like I was a lottery pick in the NFL draft, and I had all these different barbershops hit me up, and I would go talk to some of these barbershop owners. I would go check out some of these barbershops, and personally, it seemed like to me most of them were just interested in the money, just wanted to rent another chair out, keep business pushing. But for me, it's never been about the money. I wasn't really interested in what any of them were talking about until I was talking to a friend of a friend, and I came in contact with a man named Frederick Danzler. He had booked an appointment with me up at the school. He booked a head shave because my guy's bald. Fred, if you're watching this, you're bald as hell, dude. But anyway, you booked an appointment with me, and I shaved your head. More like sliced your head up. I ain't gonna lie, I was hella nervous cutting your hair, cause I knew you were a barbershop owner, and I was just in school, bro. Like it was like I was meeting a celebrity. I ain't gonna lie, it was like I was meeting a celebrity, cause I was new to the barbering world, but like I had so much respect for it. Yeah, Fred, I was tearing your head up while we were sitting there talking about my life goals, my barber goals, where I wanted to see myself, and we started talking about the bigger picture in life. And the more and more I talked to you, I realized that you were like an older version of me. And for so long, I would question myself and ask myself, when am I gonna meet somebody like me so we can team up and make it happen? And here you are, sitting in my chair. It's like God put me in your life and you in my life so we could use each other and get to the top of the mountain. I took a roll of the dice. I feel like, I finally found a mentor in you, like someone I can look up to, someone who I respect greatly. OG, you changed my life. You changed my life for reminding me that I can do anything I set my mind to, that I can accomplish anything that I want to. I just have to put in the work. And when you broke that idea down to me, it changed my life. And the first year I was working at the shop, I moved out of my grandparents' house and got a brand new crib. I bought a brand new car off the lot. Worked my credit score up from like a 6 something to like a 740. I got my LLC and I got a jump start on my career. All from being around you and just really listening to everything you had to say and believing in myself and putting in the work and putting in some of them late nights and some of them early mornings and just fading it forward. As my boy Carson would say, I was just fading forward. And we still fading it forward. I grabbed the dice and I rolled them bitches, man. A couple dollars in the backup plan. That's how the journey started. I started working at Officially Chopped in 2022, like June or July. And when Carson and Chino graduated, I brought them on. And then later Ray graduated, I brought him on. And then me and OG turned around and recruited Kyle, one of my barber instructors. We recruited Preston, one of my other guys I went to school with. Shout out to Preston. And yeah, that's crazy. We also recruited my guy Jorge. Shout out to Jorge. He's no longer with us at the shop. He got his own stuff going on. So hey, all love to Jorge. Damn. I just had my sister's birthday dinner. We was up in McCormick's, and it was dope seeing her around all her friends and seeing how over the years she amassed this group of friends. Really make you think, damn, time is flying. And I wish I started vlogging sooner, because you guys missed out on some crazy ass parts of life, bro. Like, the past 3 years have been crazy growth, crazy fucked up times, for the character development. A lot of ups, a lot of ups. Barely any downs, but there's a few. There's a few. And I just wanted to kickstart this vlogging series with this video. And as time progresses, you guys will get to find out more about me, find out who I am as a person, find out my goals and aspirations I have for myself, and you guys find out that my fucking mission in life is to change the narrative, to change the perspective, to recharge people with genuine energy, to remind them that they can accomplish anything they believe in. But you got to put your mind to it. That's all you got to do is put your mind to it. And like I say every day on my Snapchat, that you got to wake up and make a difference in somebody's life. Because there's already a lot of fucked up shit going on in the world. There's already all this division, all this stupid propaganda that divides people further and further. The least you can do is spread some positivity, spread some love. That's the least you can do. I was inspired to start this vlogging series by some of my clients and Raymond. Shout out to Ray. I gotta take y'all along this journey. Take y'all along this journey, man, on how we gonna get to the top. How I'm gonna progress as a man. How I'm gonna try and be the best me every day. And hopefully you guys can use this motivation, entertainment, or if you guys know me personally, which most of you watching this video probably do, you guys can just have more insight of my life. See who Javian is. I also want to dedicate this channel to my future kids who I don't have. This is going to be a little digital footprint. You guys can see what your dad was doing in his 20s. See how I built a $1 million name. How I helped change the world. How I helped make a difference. Because it's going to happen. It's going to happen eventually. Maybe soon. Maybe later. Whatever life has in store for us. But if you guys made it to the end of this video, thank you. I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for listening. And if you don't mind, like and subscribe. Shit, and even hit that share button, man. Fuck it, man. If you guys need a haircut, come get Blurry in a hurry at 12121 Johnson Drive, Kavira, officially chopped. Look it up online. Type in www.officiallychopped.com. Send a comment down in the comments and say Blurry in a hurry, and I will send you my website link personally. And remember, stay focused. Stay fucking focused. Wake up and seize the day. Because life is a blur. And this is just what happens between the chapters. Good night.